This is my doctor's office. I got a appointment today to go over my labs test I took last week. I thought you might be interested in seeing what the inside of this building looks like. This is the waiting room area here. Over there's where you check in. Way over there is where you check in at. And then I got a late afternoon appointment. Looks like they don't do much in the afternoon. That room in there is where the Medicare Resource Center is at for United Healthcare. And this is it. I'll see if I can take some more pictures of this whole area on the way home. I'm in the golf cart. So I drove the golf cart to my doctor. And there's a shopping center across the street. This is the Pinellas area. I'll try to take a few pictures of the Pinellas area on my way home, and I'll put it all together for you. Okay, I'm in my office. I've been talking to the doctor about my medical stuff. He's kind of letting me know the same story. I need to lose weight, and don't eat so much greasy foods and things. He's wanting me to go in for a cholesterol test for my heart, which I declined because I have no problem with it. And he told me that it didn't seem like with my physical condition that it was anything that was imperative right now. And he was talking about a flu shot, which I'm going to get. And he was talking about a pneumonia shot, which I declined. Just looking around. I have no idea what none of that is. Hey, Paul, you call? Oh, I'm sitting in a doctor's office. Yeah, had my 6-up checkup today, and I'm going to go ahead and get my flu shot. So I'm waiting for her to come in here. And yeah, might as well get it and get it over with while I'm here. Yeah. So I get home. If you're still there, I'm coming over. All right. See you, dude. Yo.
Hi. So we got the new needles, or corkscrew needles.
I told him I wanted the old ones. I don't understand why we got to keep throwing them away. It's like recyclable stuff. Yeah, why can't you just send them out and get them resharpened and get them sent back? You gonna go way up, or I don't remember. Are you just going here? Is that where you go?
I'm gonna go
I'm gonna take my shirt off.
As long as you can do it without making a muscle, you don't wanna. Yeah,
By the way, see that little bruise right there? It was a big one right here. This
From what?
office done that.
Who did that?
Just saying.
What one? Did you go back there?
Yeah. With labs.
You're with the long hair or the?
Gosh, I don't know. It's the same black girl. I say that not being funny. That's the only way I can describe her. I don't know her name, but she's always done me, and I've never had a problem ever. And then I went home this time, and I told Sue, I said, "God, they got a bruise there." She's hearing about that next time I go in there.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we'll worry about it. Somebody said, "No, come back, you have leukemia."
Oh my gosh.
I know. So now when I see bruises, I go, This guy thinks I'm dying tomorrow. I swear to God, he thinks I'm dying tomorrow. He must have told me 7 times a day about some kind of a cholesterol test for my heart.
Cardiac scoring?
I don't know.
What's it? Okay, just make sure you relax. You're not making a muscle, are you? It looks like you are. Are you? Okay. I just don't want it to hurt worse.
Worse?
Yeah.
I've had these shots before, and I've never felt any of them.
No?
No. I think I'm really dead inside. Are we done?
Yeah. Let me just put a bit.
Ow!
Yeah. Thanks. Now you're gonna hear it down the hall.
Is he across the hall?
I think you would know. You can tell. I can tell my fucking little fingernail like you told me.
I did that at my dentist office. I had these implants, all that kind of stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah. This will be nothing.
Are you really? Are you videotaping?
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah. We shut it off. Okay, I'm done with the doctor finally. It was an hour. That's a good and a bad thing about being in the Village's healthcare system. They spend a minimum, it's a requirement here. The doctor has to spend a minimum of a half hour with you. If you have to have any other kind of consultation, which I had to have today, it could take an hour, and I was there an hour. Get my flu shot, that kind of stuff. Anyway, over at the doctor's office, there's a shopping center. All kinds of stuff in there. Winn-Dixie grocery store, Square One hamburgers, banks, Subway, Chinese restaurants, you name it. It's just a normal shopping center. One of several around here. The Village of Pinellas. We're coming through here. The guard gate arms are still down because of the hurricane. They haven't put them up yet. And this is just some of the houses along the way. What you're seeing here on the street side here, these are the back of the houses. These is where the swimming pools, the lanais, things of that nature will be on the back of the house. Very nice neighborhood over here, as they all are. I'll try to point out, if you notice the water sprinklers on the golf courses are all running. That's since the hurricane. They're trying to lower the water levels like that. The water is so high on some of these golf courses, like that one, that it's in the sand traps, and so they can't open up the golf courses for play until they get all that cleaned up. Thus they're using all the water sprinklers to lower the water levels. There's another one over here. That's mangrove. This one over here is called palmetto. Water still laying in the fairways. It's going down, but slowly. Mangrove it's going to be a while. The way they use the golf courses here during a hurricane is that's the floodplain. Once our retention ponds get full of water from a hurricane, the water spills over into the golf courses. It keeps all the water off the streets and out of people's houses. And after this hurricane, I've seen how it worked, and by God, it worked pretty good. You can't play golf, which is an inconvenience, but we still have our house, and none of us had any problem from it. So I think it's a good idea in the design. But remember, this whole community is designed from the ground up. As you can see, I'm in the golf cart lane here, and I'm sharing the road through here with cars. It's normal to do that in several places. Now look at there. That's mangrove there. See how it's flooded? Yeah, it'll be a while. But yeah, in certain areas you will share the road with cars. That's the Collier Postal Station, and that'll be the adult pool. And then you're not allowed to go out through the gates anywhere down here. Up north there might be a couple of communities where there's an exception to that rule, but when you're in an area and you drive in that area time and time and time again, it doesn't take long. You figure it out. Right there is where the gates would be, where you see that little barrier there in the middle. You see that brick path? You see that brick path, that's a good sign telling you golf carts don't go no further. They haven't got the gate arms up yet. Now I'm on a golf cart path. There should not be any cars on this path whatsoever. None. No motorcycles, none of that. Not to say people don't make a mistake or turn the wrong way, because they do. In the winter time when the snowbirds come down, I've seen it happen a couple of times. There'll be a car on a golf cart trail. It happens. They put these plastic poles up right here to kind of keep cars out, but sometimes those poles have been knocked down from somebody else, and a car will be somewhere and make a right turn on their golf cart path, and they generally don't go too far before they realize they've made a mistake and they need to back out. Well, once you live here, like I said, it doesn't take long to figure it all out. I personally love the landscaping, how clean everything stays. You don't see garbage laying in the roads. You don't see pop cans laying everywhere. Not to say it don't happen, but it's usually a contractor that does it. He'll have pop cans, or he'll have a trash bag of something in the back of a pickup truck, and then I'm going under a tunnel right here, and then he'll go down the road. It won't be fastened down, and then it blows out the back of the truck, and they just keep on going. But those guys, believe it or not, they get caught once in a while, and they have to pay for that mistake. So here we are coming back to my neighborhood, the Village of Hillsboro. You probably can't see that sign over there, but that's how you know. It's every entrance to a neighborhood has a big sign out front telling you what village that is. This is the Village of Hillsboro right here. I'll wait for that car to get out of the way before I sneak across here. And that's what them gates are for, right there. See, I can see both gates are down, and I can go. There's people that'll complain about them gates. So let me tell you what, and I'll put it right on my YouTube channel. Those people that complain about those gates are morons. Those are the ones that want to come out of the roundabout doing 35 miles an hour and not have to slow down anywhere. And as soon as they do, they're going to hit a golf cart, and then the blaming game starts. Whose fault was it? Well, I say leave them gate arms there. That's the only thing that actually protects the people in golf carts from cars at those gates. 99% of the time, you'll never have a problem. Never. Most people here are very, very courteous, and they'll see a golf cart sitting there, and they'll stop and they'll wave you on. They'll let you go on, you know. But it's always that one, you know what I mean? There's always that one that think they know better than somebody else. There's our Hillsboro pool. Looks like the pool guy's in there taking care of it. And once you go by that pool, my neighborhood is the first turn to the left. Can't miss it. That's Evans Prairie. That's our country club golf course that's in our backyard. I don't have a golf course frontage property. A little bit more than what I can afford, but I mean, we're all right here. Evans Prairie is almost like our local country club here. And we're back in our neighborhood again. People getting ready to get this stuff picked up. Look at that. Bags and bags and bags of debris from the hurricane. FEMA hasn't picked anything up. There's a big controversy about that. We have regular yard waste pickup, but for some reason they're not doing it now. They're waiting for FEMA to pick it up, and I don't get it. I don't think anybody else gets it, but we ain't got no choice. We all gotta wait. And here we are back to my house, along with my yard waste in my driveway. I got a pile of it, and here we are. So hopefully I'll get this on YouTube tonight, and you all can see a little bit of Pinellas area.